So we cut off their battery. I think it's not so much the battery, it is the space. I hope we can get this. The King of Cups makes you feel stuck. Okay, you're having to balance and find out what you really need from the situation, and is it worthwhile in building your foundation. Okay, you have been withdrawing from the situation, you have felt less in your power, and there's fortune in understanding whether this is something to move forward with or not. Okay, you have strength in understanding the power that lies within you. And remember, love is nature. Is your nature to just forego things? Is your nature to just circumvent to things? Or is your nature to stand in your power and to release all things that doesn't move you, doesn't drive you, doesn't fulfill you, doesn't make you feel abundant, doesn't make you move towards action that's fulfilling? Okay, enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you once you realize what you need to move with and move away from. There's action here. It says now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence, regardless of what anybody else is saying to you. Okay, you can move with memories of life, giving thanks for the relationships that you have come into, because they all serve a reason, they serve a purpose, but they're not always supposed to last a lifetime. We come through at least 5 different relationships, at least 4 different relationships. So don't feel stuck anywhere just because you've been there for a long time. If you have outgrown it, okay, if the home is no longer happy, then you have to stand in your power and love yourself enough to move away from it. It's a bit too much, they say. If it's too much, it's too heavy, then you have to let it go. If it's not for you, you will know. You'll feel it in your heart. You feel the lack of love, the lack of peace, the lack of harmony. Okay? We have the rock crystal, Gemini energy. This is the Sana pulse. Can you see it? Okay. Let's read a little on the rock crystal. The rock crystal is the element of air, and astrology is air, it's Gemini, and the Sana pose is the lion pose, and it benefits alleviating tension in the chest and in the face. Okay, has this relationship with this King of Cups been burdensome in your head and in your heart? Huh? Okay, the message is we have reached a certain point in our personal evolution that we no longer have fear of discovering the dark aspects of our nature. We know we are unique and unrepeatable individuals, and we love every part of ourselves, right? We place value on our potential and we take care of our weak points. Rock crystal gives us a pure and illuminated thought. How beautiful, right? In sync. Because love is nature. What is your nature? Who are you? Why are you? And do you know and revere and give thanks for that? It's important to. Okay, checking your duality, your yin and yang side, your light and dark nature, your left and right, your high and low. What is it all about? Why is it? It also reads ideas for meditation. Is rock crystal helps to fathom our psyche. Are we embarrassed about some aspect of our looks? Do we fear judgment from others? Are we afraid of not being accepted? So this King of Cups has made you feel less than. Okay, is this because it's a part of your past life karma? That means it's a lesson for you. It's a karmic partner that you are to learn lessons from and move on from. So don't be afraid to walk away if you need to, when need be. Not if you need to, because I believe this is a message for you to make steps out of that situation, because if it's definitely not serving you, okay, it's time to let it go, if that's your confirmation. Okay, if fortune favors you, if you do, remember who you are and why you are, and appreciate yourself for who you are, no matter what anybody else thinks or says about it. Okay, make the decisions for this your material realm to be more happy, more peaceful in your world. Okay, and not feeling stuck in any way. There's nothing that binds you other than you, or you allowing somebody else to make you feel like you are stuck. Okay, and the powers in the rock crystal is rock crystal makes us sincere and impartial. It stimulates empathy towards others and the capacity to affirm our more profound nature. It illuminates our actions. Okay, it is time for you to take action. There you go. Illuminates your action. You know, whatever thoughts and feelings you have thought about, this is what I need to do. You've been guided to do this. You've been guided to move, and not just move slowly, but move now, move fervently. Okay, you have spiritual strength. Okay, see, there's a lot of fussing outside right now, because this is what I'm picking up from the energy, that you have had a lot of turmoil in this relationship with the said King of Cups. And it's time for you to realize that you are abundant without them, regardless. You know, you have to, you've been emotionally withdrawn, and that is not a seat where you want to be seated. Okay, there we go. Look at that. We have this emotional withdrawal, and this sword is also reminds me of emotionally withdrawing, of not really. It reminds me of the similar energies. This is also an 8. They're both 8s, and the 8s representing your abundance, you understanding yourself, you understanding your cycles, your lessons in life, okay, your purpose for being, and realizing that your past life relationships, they come into this life for you to work through them, not to stick by it. Okay, and this spiritual strength and understanding that. Let's have a look at Amethyst. A light amethyst is also an air element, and it's ruled by Uranus. So the sun pose right there. And the first eye chakra as well, and it's the sun is called the prayer hands, and it benefits, quiets the mind and reduces stress. Whatever is inducing stress for you right now, reduce it by letting go of it. Okay, the message is independent of our gender. In this period, we are developing our feminine part, intuition, beauty, creativity, and sweetness. Okay, intuition, beauty, and sweetness have an important part in our lives. We are capable of caring for others and being empathetic regarding their problems. We are an important point of reference for friends and family, because you know what, the best kind of example that you can be, I'm sure you're aware of, is to be your highest best self. And if that means walking away from somebody that may feel like attached to you, may say, oh, I really need your help, but being in their presence doesn't help you, letting go of them is important, because only then can you actually really help them. Because if you're in the same state where they are dragging themselves down, you also become dragged down, and then you're no help to anybody. Okay, and ideas for meditation is the amethyst helps us to shed light on our fears, inquiring into the irrational parts of our psyche. Did we have happy childhood? What wounds from the past are still healing? Do we take care of the child that is within us? Okay, again, looking back at the past life connection that you may have had with them in your initial coming into this relationship, you may have felt like, oh my God, I feel so familiar with you. You feel so like I've known you for time, and it may have been really good to begin with, and then got really sour thereafter. And it's for you to realize again that it's part of your lessons. Okay, whatever drew you in was that familiarity. But then once you understand yourself, take enough time to love yourself and take action for your highest good, you realize what is good or not good for you. And once you realize that somebody is not good for you, no matter what the association, the title, the affiliation, you have to love yourself enough to move away from it. Whatever way possible, whatever way you think is best. Okay, and the powers in light amethyst is that it calms tensions and agitation, and is very useful for relaxation. It has the power to pacify the mind and helps those who suffer from insomnia or restless sleep. Yes, dealing with this situation in the past life, with your past life connection, has aided you in stress, induced stress, and has not allowed you to rest, not to be peaceful, not to be peaceful, restful. Okay, and rest is really important. You know, things that keep you up all night and feel like you have to. And sometimes we do this unconsciously, and sometimes we may be in the mode of, you know, oh, I'm in the night owl phase, but there's only so much your body can take of that. Okay, So don't fool yourself, because you know sometimes spiritual attacks and past life affiliations can get you in a phase outside of yourself so subtly that you don't even realize until you take enough time to meditate and to calm yourself and to really like zoom in. Is that what I'm looking for? Zoom in. I don't know if that's the word that's coming through, but I don't feel that. Okay, they're saying zoom in, to zoom into yourself and find out what it is that you need, not just what you want. Okay, so red number 3, I hope this was insightful for thee, and much peace and love, and until next time, peace.